It's the fan show! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You're not going to believe this. You are not going to believe who we have today. We've got the wonderful, the talented, the amazing Kaz Windness. Say hello,
Hi! Nice to meet everybody.
Yeah, we're so happy to have you here.
I'm so glad to be here too.
So we want to know about you. We want to learn a little bit about you. So first of all, tell us where you're from.
I am from Denver, Colorado.
Whoa.
Yeah.
All right. What do you love about Denver?
Well, it is a mile high.
Whoa.
That's pretty exciting.
That's really cool.
Yes, it has beautiful mountains and there's nature everywhere, and it's just a wonderful place to live.
Yeah,
So I'm also a terrible skier, so
yeah.
that
Well, and I'm
works
very
out.
nearsighted.
Yes, me too.
Really?
Really? Why aren't you wearing any glasses? You wearing contacts?
I am.
Here.
Oh.
How's that?
Oh my goodness. I think we have the same prescription.
Wow, you look amazing.
Right?
in those.
Oh my gosh. Well,
I might have to leave those with you because that's a look.
well then how would you see?
I don't need to see.
What? All right. That's a really positive outlook. I like it.
I will borrow them back.
I was going to
though.
say, you might want those back.
Okay.
Yeah, and Fernie, they won't fit you. Stop asking. Oh, look at that. Oh, all right. Well, you can put it over one eye.
Okay. It's like a monocle, like a very sparkly
That's right.
monocle.
But Fernie's got perfect vision, so
Oh.
yeah, one of the lucky ones. All right. Anyway, we've gone a long way around to finally get to the part of the show where we want to learn about you and your art.
Awesome.
You're an artist.
I love talking about art. I am an artist. I'm an illustrator.
Yeah. And
Do you know what an illustrator is?
I do.
What is it?
It's a person who illustrates.
Oh, well, that's not a very good definition.
It's not.
Right.
Okay. Well, then, what is an illustrator?
An illustrator is someone that enlivens the text with artwork. So the art helps explain the text and tell more of the story.
How did you realize that you wanted to be an artist? Like, did this start at a young age?
I say that I was born with a crayon in my hand.
Oh, wow.
Yep. I always wanted to write and illustrate picture books ever since I could draw.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, like, there was never any other thing you weren't like, well, maybe I'll be a fine artist. Maybe I'll be a painter.
I thought that maybe I would be a ballerina.
Oh.
But apparently you have to be coordinated.
Oh.
And
yeah.
so that didn't work out so good.
But I mean, I imagine there's some coordination to illustrating.
Right, but they don't really like to see this on the ballet stage. But yes, hand-eye coordination, you're absolutely right. There is some coordination.
Okay. Kaz. So Kaz, you're an artist.
Yes.
You're now a published artist.
Yes.
When and you've always wanted to do this. So when did you get your first picture book published?
Last May. My first written and illustrated picture book is Swim Gym, out with Simon & Schuster, and it just came out last May.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what were you doing in the meantime?
Well, I was doing lots of drawings and writing for many things, but publishing is something that takes persistence.
Mm-hmm.
And it was really important to me that my books published with great publishers. And, I just had to get really good before that happened, and then find the right book, the right idea, the right editor, the right team to work with, and then magic happens.
My goodness. And so, this is actually a common story we have on the show, where we hear people, they talk about writing, drawing, whatever art they do, it all takes practice.
Yes.
It is all, you're never like, I'm awesome at this from day one.
No. Kids ask me all the time, do you ever make mistakes? And I'm like, that's all I do is make mistakes, and then I make the mistakes better, and then I make them better, and I'm erasing and I'm revising until it gets to be something up. There are mistakes, but it is good enough, and I'm happy with it, and then it goes out in the world.
Yeah, and I think that's a good lesson, that the mistakes aren't important. It's the perseverance that is.
Yes, I absolutely agree. And you find some of the greatest solutions for things or ideas for things when you allow yourself to make mistakes. Mistakes are a good thing, actually.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, they're a sign that you're trying.
Yes, a sign that you're trying and that you're growing and learning. And that's how we learn, is by making mistakes.
You have a number of different books, and they all seem to have a different art style. Like, there's definitely a theme and, like, I guess a voice, for lack of a better word, that I can see through all of them. But they all feel a little different. Can you talk about how you write or you draw in different styles?
Well, I have a lot of different interests, and for me it's important to express those in different ways for different audiences. So when I'm thinking about what a book needs, when I've written a book, I think about what kind of art style is going to match the ideas that are in the book. So something like Stabby, I felt like he was kind of a cartoon character. I like that he was a cartoon, especially since it's a pretty violent book. But since it's in that cartoon realm, it kind of takes the scariness out of it and makes it more comical, which is what I really wanted. I didn't want it to be a whole horror book.
Right.
So I was thinking more like a comic style with a stronger holding line and very textural. I still really like textural kind of colors and vibrance in the work. But something like Bitsy Bat, which I know we'll talk about, you know, it is for a younger audience, and I just want more lush, you know, in-depth, developed illustration. So because the illustrations have to do a lot of the work of telling the story, and I just want you to be able to live inside that world. So yeah, I'm definitely thinking about a little bit of a different style, just depending on what the book is about. And also I get bored very easily, so it's nice for me to switch up that style.
Oh.
So, you know, I don't get bored.
All right, now let's talk about your book.
Okay, great.
All right, now what's the book you brought today?
So this book is Bitsy Bat, School Star. And it is about a little bat who goes to school for the first time, and they discover that they are the only bat in a school, I might give it away here, for nocturnal animals. You see that?
You are a Junior Library Guild author.
I am?
Yes,
Oh, I am.
You are. And they wanted to know a little bit about one of the books you wrote, Worm and Caterpillar.
Awesome. I happen to have a copy right here.
Well, how about that?
Isn't that wild?
I mean, come on, like talk about prepared.
Well, I know.
You brought it all. You brought all the books, you brought all the necklaces.
All the swag, all the sparkle. I am here for it.
So now the question they wanted to ask is this.
Tell me.
Sometimes you can't prepare your friends for how you know you're gonna change.
Right.
So why was it important for Caterpillar to do this for Worm?
For Worm to do this for Caterpillar? Well, because they're good friends. And when you care about your friend, you want to support them through whatever they're going through, even if you can't really understand it yourself, right? And everyone goes through changes.
Yeah.
That's just part of growing up. You're a different kid when you're in kindergarten than when you're in first grade. You change all the time. So these friends, one of them stays the same and one of them changes. And so their friendship has to change too.
I'd like to think that we're friends, even though I'm a monster and you're a person.
Are you a hugger?
I am.
Thank you for being my friend.
Yeah, of course. And you come on the show anytime.
Awesome. I would love to come again.
All right, now.
Goodbye.